Are we live? Okay, looks like we are. Oh, a bunch of chatters just came into view here. We've got Jacob Willis with Hello Peoples, Love F.O.D,
Yes.
Murderholics, It's Too Rare to Turn It Off. And maybe says, Hi, people. Murderholic says, No, Lewis, no. I don't know.
Lewis doesn't listen to
Yeah.
new music.
Not too much.
He's got Vision on right now, watching the world burn. Or maybe this.
Just on repeat. Trek Tales says, Good evening, y'all. And Taco Man, famous Taco Man from the Discord server, says, Hey, yo. Immortal Coil says, Where's my head at, though? It's a good song. It's a good, what type of music is that? The Where's Your Head at the Basement Jack song. You know what I'm talking about? Is that house music? I don't know my techno.
I don't know.
And Doug Lachelle says, hey, punk rockers. And Mick D says, audio is good. Mick D with the audio check. Did we even ask?
I did. I always ask.
You did? Okay.
Who asked?
It's a preemptive audio check.
It's rarely good, so...
Okay.
All right, what are we doing tonight, gentlemen?
Tonight we're talking about the best punk rock records of 2024. How this is going to go is we are going to give you our top 5 each. We're going to go in order from 5 to 1 and play you a song clip off of the record that we're going to talk about. Talk about the record for a little bit, play a song clip. We're going to give a bunch of shout out to albums that we weren't able to play songs of. So we're going to give our runner-up and shout-outs to all those bands as well. But we had to narrow it down to 5 just for time restraint's sake. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go over the Discord's records as well. You guys have a bunch of lists.
I think Jonathan wanted to talk about something first.
Well, yeah, we can get to that. Oh, 1 second.
We're in a rush here. We're in a time schedule.
I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves.
All right. I'm just saying, we're going to go
first order of business.
Discord have made a list of their top 10 records. We're going to try to get through as many of those as possible. But yeah, we're obviously going to give some shout-outs, and John wants to give some shout-outs right now in the beginning. All right, Dylan?
All right.
All right. So,
satisfied.
Obviously, I'm not a big fan of end-of-the-year lists, guys. Like, it's... when you listen to try to listen to everything that comes out, consolidating into 5 or 10 at the end of the year, it turns out to be more stressful than it is fun or anything. So I've been putting this off since the end of December, and now we're doing it on a Wednesday night where I just work 10 hours. I just want a Snickers. I don't want to do this, but we're going to do it. Before we get into it though, I don't include any punk rock radar bands or any bands that I may have done distro or anything like that. So I want to shout out those bands because obviously they would be on my list if I work with them, if I put out their records or blah, blah, blah. So if you're watching this, if you aren't in the Discord where I'm talking about them all the time, then check out from this year. We started off with Old Chase and The Upshot. It's split 2 new bands from the UK. It's called Showtime. I've got it on pink vinyl. You can check that out. Free Sergio was next. Israel band, Skate Punk Real Fast, got on yellow vinyl. Go check them out. Then Modern Shakes, lots of good labels like Double Helix partnered on that one. Kind of more mid-tempo style. It's called A Bolt from the Blue. I've got it on blue and pink vinyl. And then we did Look at Martians, great cover conspiracy on 3 shades of green vinyl, all covers from a German band. One of my favorites, Golden Boy, did Qualmbum. I've got it on a splatter vinyl and a yellow, very deep, dealing with loss. Good skate punk album for fans of MXPX, No Use for a Name. Go check that out. And then we did Random Heroes 4, their album Big Fat Elvis Period was on my top 10 when that came out. This is the best Ramones core album of the year. Go check that out. Bucket, skate punks from Finland, did Abandoned Paradise. It's probably the fastest thing punk rock radar's ever put out. Great guitar leads, great melodies. Bucket. And I think that's it. We did Scrap Plans. Dylan and I did Scrap Plans with members of the Murder Burgers, a bunch of other cool bands, the Ergs, Buddy Buddy Belgium tape. And we did, there's more. Bad Year Moancore for fans of Green Day. Go check that out. And Rain Check, High Bro, Low Bro for fans of Kid Dynamite. I didn't realize I've got the list. I probably missed some. I apologize. But there will be links down below to all that stuff.
Do you have a playlist of all of the bands that you've put out stuff for? Did you ever done a playlist for all of those different bands?
I've got 10,000 playlists, and probably the one that would make the most sense, I do not have. So
okay, so that makes sense. That
Yeah.
actually makes sense for John. So
I should.
I have like 20 copies of that Scrap Plans tape in the other room. If anybody wants to buy one,
hit them up. Yeah.
all right.
I also have basically all the records. I should have prepared. I should have brought those in here to show them for visual effect.
All right. So John doesn't have a playlist of his own bands, and Dylan is not prepared with the albums that he owns. So we're kicking it off with a bang tonight.
I missed like 5, but it is what it is. We'll get the playlist together and put it down below.
Get that playlist together, John. Mick D says, "I love year-end list, even though there is only one right now." Mick D says, "Modern Shakes is solid." Yeah, the Modern Shakes album is really good. Andy Wiles says, "Looking forward to this. Always nice to find out what I missed." Mortal Coil says, "Mean Jeans and Dopamines were my tops." I didn't see you post a top 10 a Mortal Coil. Hybro Lowbro Fire, it's awesome. It's a good one. It's in my top 10 of the year. And Justin Payton says, "I just got on. Did they mention the best punk album of 2024, The Last Gang Obscene Daydreams?" No. We haven't mentioned that yet.
We didn't even start yet. we didn't even start.
Some people mentioned it in the Discord. I don't think it shows up here, though. But we are going to start now. And John, go ahead and tell the people what your number 5 spot here for your top 5 of the year is. And then we're going to play a song as well.
Yeah, so my number 5 album of the year is going to be Middle Out, self-titled record. Came out on Punkerton Records. I took some notes. I don't usually have notes prepared, but I took some notes. May 21st, they're from Detroit. This album for me, it sounds like mid 2000s Fat Wreck style. I feel like they'd fit perfectly in with that roster. If I had to pick 2 songs from here, I'm going to pick Ballerinas and Silhouette. We're going to play a clip of Silhouette, which has like one of the best music videos of the year too. If you like puppets and that kind of stuff, it's Middle Out. And I asked the band, who I think is actually in here right now, for some anecdotes about the record. I like to hear like what went into it. So real quick, I got 2 little short stories. Ballerinas, which is my second favorite track on the album, almost didn't make the record. Final day of recording, and DJ, who plays bass and sings in the bands, wrote all the lyrics while sitting on a toilet in Starbucks. So shout out to Starbucks for having clean, artist-friendly bathrooms, facilities where people can get things done. Shout out Starbucks. And Matt, the other vocalist and guitar player, blew out his voice, bar hopping on the second day, drinking Malort, which I think is like one of the worst liquors out there, one of the worst tasting liquors from what I understand. On the second day of recording, I had to record all the vocals at home. So a lot of hard work, a lot of Starbucks dumping went into this album, and it came out awesome. And I think we're going to play a clip of my favorite track, Silhouette, from this record.
Their self-titled album. It's an awesome record. I also love this record. So we'll go ahead and get into it. And this is Middle Out, Silhouette.
Exclusively premiered on DyingScene.com, by the way.
Makes me think of Direct Hit as well.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Get pumped.
This chorus, man, goes so hard. Wind it
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. But that's a snippet of Silhouette. Great music video. I like how they all have little puppet counterparts. I forgot about them. So
It's the best music video of the year too.
it's very fun.
Definitely. So,
So
what do you guys think? What does the chat think of that song? It's freaking awesome, right?
let me switch over.
Yeah, I love that song.
Let's see here. Yeah, what do you guys think of Middle Out? Yeah, it was great. I was listening to Middle Out like all year long. So, I like this. The puppets in the video remind me of the video for "Dead Men Take No Pills" by Call Me Malcolm. I haven't seen that video. Murderholic says that's a 10 out of 10 song right there.
Oh,
that
wow.
chorus is really good. I know, from Murderholic's stamp of disdain.
Yeah.
So,
he's one of the toughest critics there is. Yeah.
and Immortal Coil says, "Whoa, was that Doug in the car?" Just like, Trektail says, "Hadn't heard it, but that slaps." All right, and next up we've got Dylan with your number 5 slot. I believe it is Dog Ear. Do you want to tell people about this record, Dylan?
Great things come out of Scotland, and Dog Eared is one of the latest great bands to come from Scotland. I don't members of what other bands, John? Any other bands from Scotland these guys are in?
I know they're buddies with
they're
buddies with Kim Stakes and Bad Year, but I don't know if they share members.
Okay. Anyway, fucking Scotland, man. The Murder Burgers, the Lemonades, Kimberly Steaks. Yeah, tons of great bands. This is a great Scottish punk album. It sounds pretty similar to earlier Kimberly Steaks, like To Live and Die in West Central Scotland, or whatever that album's called. Very similar to that. Insomniac era Green Day. Yeah, check these guys out. And whatever song we're gonna play.
We're gonna do the one with the music video, which is Hygiene. There's only 2 of these that don't have music videos, so I tried to find.
I didn't know there was a music video for any.
I found it, so yeah.
They real quick, they actually do a full album cover of Dookie too. They're very Green Day influenced, but you could check it out.
Damn.
They do Dookie front to back. I think it's on their YouTube, but awesome band.
Okay. That's fun. But all right, in 3, 2, 1, we're checking out Dog-Eared Hygiene. This was in your most streamed albums of the year, wasn't it, John?
It was my number 2 song. This song.
This bass line is so good. Very Green Day.
Big fan of the Scottish accent, by the way.
I don't hear it.
Good.
Yeah, I don't hear the accent. Very
really?
faint.
I do.
No.
Definitely.
Just kidding.
Oh. My bad, dude.
Is it lagging for you, John, or just me?
It's good for me.
Okay, it's just me.
Wind it right there, and that is Dog-Eared Hygiene.
So good. So good.
Yeah, no, it's a great song. I didn't hear about these guys until I saw they were on John's most streamed of the year, and I checked the album out. It's great. It's a really fun record. So
shout out Scotland, man, especially Glasgow.
Shout out to the Scots. What are people saying here? Let's see here. We'll see. We'll see what people are saying. I can't see.
I'll read the chat.
There it is.
Immortal Coil says, Dylan shouting out a country outside the USA. This has to be good shit. It is. Billy Liar, another great Scot. Yes, cool guy. I haven't listened to him in a while, but yes. Solid bass work.
Yeah.
Doug will listen to the shit out of this, and Blair hears the Billy Joel Armstrong accent. And David's Scottish blood is tinkling. Sean hates when bands blatantly rip off other bands. Okay, well, that's your prerogative, Sean.
I mean, I don't feel like
buddy.
I don't feel like it's ripping off. So
It's
it doesn't
influence.
Well, they
It's an
play
influence.
power
influence.
chords.
If you
sounds like Green Day, huh?
if you showed me that, you'd be like, sounds like Green Day, right? I'd be like, oh, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't just come off as like, oh, this is obviously Green Day. Murderholic says it's only meh. Can't be too positive about everything here.
Oh
So
my god.
Blair McMacken says heavily influenced, and Immortal Coil says based on a true story. So some haters.
Give
But
me 50 million bands that sound like 90s Green Day. I will listen to every single one of them. They will all make my album of the year list. I don't care.
Also, Doug said, "Good job, Elliot." I'm not sure what the good job is for, but so when I switch over to chat, it takes like at least 5 seconds for it to load in. So just letting you know.
I'll handle it. Don't worry about it.
All right, I can't wait for you to argue with all the people in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, good fucking
right,
job, buddy.
Let's go next. Let's
piece of
have some
shit.
more arguments.
All right, so let me switch over here. So the band, I'm gonna be. Hold on. There it is.
Samir says Green Day is the taste like chicken of punk rock. That's a good point, Samir.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So the band that is in my number 5 spot is Johnny Baseball and their album Still Swinging Back. I don't know if you guys listened to this at all. I shared it a couple times in the Discord, but basically it's kind of like a no pressure style pop punk band, but with randomly mixed in like New York hardcore breakdowns and like aesthetics. Even like the album cover looks like a New York hardcore band. So when I clicked on it, I was expecting hardcore and pleasantly surprised. It was like a no pressure style, really fun pop punk album. So there'll sometimes be like pop punk songs. There's a few like minute long, like super fast hardcore punk tracks on there. It's like a super cool mix. I've never heard of these guys until this year, and this album has like just been consistently in my rotation. So I don't know if John or Dylan, have you ever heard of these guys?
Nope, never heard of it.
Okay, you're gonna hear a song for
like
the first time.
Newfound Glory, International Superheroes of Hardcore or whatever. That's what that sounds like to me. Let's see if it lives up to that.
Let's see if it lives up to the expectation. This is Johnny Baseball and their song Still Swinging Back, off their record Still Swinging Back. All right, I think this one's like, some of these are slightly quiet. So the Bad Ups one is slightly quiet.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Bad Ups, who's that? No clue.
I like this.
Really good, dude.
Oh, damn.
Bro, here goes in.
I gotta write this down. I like it.
We'll end it there, but dude, this whole record is super good. Also, they're not like popular at all. All this music video has like
till now.
Yeah, these music videos like 500 views.
Yeah, it's the band name. It's a terrible band name.
It's a bad band name. I kind of like it when you see the album aesthetic. It kind of makes sense. I also like the Still Swinging Back. It's not a great band name. I'm not the worst. We'll get into that at some point. But
Jacob Willis says that sounds like something that would be up my alley. Maybe it is, Jacob. McD, 9 songs, 22 minutes. That's John approved. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Blair's digging it. Murderholic says heat emitting from his desktop. Sean says, okay, this is great. Justin's answering someone else. Doug says that was kind of dope.
Damn.
Matthew, I can get into the song and then you pause it.
Sorry, dude. We got to get through these, so we're just playing you a snippet.
Yeah,
check
sorry,
out
Matthew.
the albums
Go to
of the
Spotify.
band. Yeah, check out the albums of these bands with these bands. Yeah.
Hayden doesn't mind the band name. Purplish Shoegaze. Purplish Rain, imposter there. Sick riffs kind of reminds me of No Harm Done. Those dudes rule. McD sounds really good, actually. Matt says this kicks ass.
Mortal Coil says, check out Johnny Booth instead. Way better. I've never. What is that? I have no clue.
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth, the guy who killed
Shout
Lincoln.
out, JFK.
That's pretty. Oh,
wait,
gosh.
no,
Mortal Coil trying to get canceled here. No kidding. No. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the number 4 spot. And John, what is your number 4 spot here?
You gotta tell me, man. I don't know the order.
Okay. You posted the order. I believe it is Blowfuse, but let me double check.
Okay.
I forgot this came out this year. I thought it was longer than that.
It is
Blowfuse.
Blowfuse.
All right. This is my number 4 album of the year. It's Blowfuse. The Fourth Wall. I think these guys are from Barcelona. This came out in March on Spam Records. I feel like we're almost 30 minutes in. We played 3 songs, so I'll make it quick. Sounds like a little bit like 90s Offspring meets 90s Smashing Pumpkins. Very rock alternative leaning, but it's definitely got some punk to it. It's only 9 songs. The only bummer about this, if I was gonna pick some choice cuts from here, the first 4 are all good, but my favorite one's the one we're gonna play, I think, which is called Wish. The back half,
that's correct.
The best song on the back half is the closer, Cold Steel, but the whole thing's really good. 90s alternative influence punk rock. So yeah, let's play Wish.
All right, here we go. Blowfuse's Wish.
I wish I could live for another day. Wish I could keep the promises I've made. I wish I could fix all the things I've done. Wish to start over, but that's just how it goes. What's that sound? Heard a whisper calling from
The most
I guess.
90s music video.
Yeah.
All their videos are like this. Even more so on the Into the Spiral album songs.
Oh shoot.
Wow. Yikes.
That's my fault. I wasn't playing it, but we're good.
I gotta say, I respect the artistic development, but I like the Into the Spiral stuff more than this.
I
Way
like
to put
this.
down John's pick. No,
I wasn't playing. I didn't have it playing the first 30 seconds of it. I fucked up.
Let's repeat real quick.
No.
That's okay.
The music was playing, not the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no one saw the very 90s. I guess they saw a little bit. It was very 90s.
Yeah.
All right. So also kind of makes me think of, for some reason, I know it doesn't sound too much like them, but a little bit like Alien Ant Farm, like vibe a little bit. I don't know why.
Maybe, yeah, I can see. I can see it.
Check
Maybe.
The earlier stuff's like The Offspring meets Bad Religion, kinda, I guess.
Okay.
This record's pretty good though, but I was a little disappointed. This one and the one on Paper and Plastic a few years ago.
Damn.
People are not digging it. Some are in the chat here. Devin Dweeb says, I like funky, but I don't know about this. You got a thumbs down.
Most of the
John.
record doesn't sound like this.
So,
They're usually like a straightforward punk band, but Dwarves dude in this band. No, these guys are like from somewhere in fucking Europe, so
Yes,
I
Barcelona.
doubt it. Yeah.
Oh my
Jacob-
god, dude, I'm getting destroyed.
Jacob, hold on, relax. Jacob likes it. He likes the Pumpkins. Jacob likes it.
relax, dude. One guy likes your song.
Kyle says that was awful. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, man. I can't please everybody. Blair would rather listen to this than most of the shit on the radio these days already. Taco Man sounds like a band playing in the background of a movie. Kyle said
Yeah,
something I'm not going to repeat. I'm not going to cancel myself. I'm sorry. Not going to do it. Anyway, what's next?
All right.
Something else I picked.
You're next here. I guess you guys probably
I'm
don't
next.
remember what you picked, so I'll go ahead and get back
no.
over here.
Already
Your
getting
next
a little
is
buzzy on here.
the
Oh, fuck
Plastic
yeah.
Smile. So go ahead and talk about the Plastic
Oh.
Smile. See if people like it.
These guys are fucking awesome. Reminds me of everything MXPX has done, all the good stuff they've done since Plans Within Plans. Sounds a lot like songs off the self-titled album. Just listen to it. You'll give it a hear. They just released another thing, 2 things in the same year. The most recent one's like 30-second songs or some shit like that. It sounded pretty cool, but this is like
weird.
A proper album. Yeah, it's fun and stuff, and there's like a bunch of guest features from people I have no clue who they are, but this album is great. If you like the more recent MXPX, this is like the same fucking thing basically. This is like great value MXPX, but it's like fucking good. So yeah, let's play the Plastic Smile, whatever fucking song it is.
All right, so this is not a music video. It's just the song with an image. This is a non-player character by the Plastic Smile.
Yeah, the album is called The Night Before We Left, by the way.
That's right, The Night Before We Left. Just 3 dads making music.
Once again, I stumble through another cloudy day. Apathetic and confused. My mind is gone.
Singer kind of sounds like the Slick Shoes guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fragile like I'm made of glass. I push my head against the wall.
Oh yeah, that's MXPX 100% right there.
Will it ever stop? I think I'm cracking up. I think it's loaded to the top. Whoa, whoa, when will it ever stop? I think I'm burning out.
Man, Kyle's on a heater in the chat tonight. Homophobia, xenophobia, what's next? Jesus, Kyle.
We'll end the song right there, and we'll get back to Immortal Coil's Xenophobia. What is the
Yeah, he said,
think of...
Kyle said this is good, but that Euro jank accent. Blair likes the band name, and Jacob says very MXPX and Slick Shoes. Trek Tail says nicely done, Dylan. Digging it. Makes me want to go skate.
Yeah,
Sean?
Taco Man says sounds like Let's Ride in the chorus. 100%. That's what I thought too. Murderholic says Matt again. So Murderholic's only approving of 2 records so far, I think.
Don't care. Didn't ask. Devin says sappy guitar riff. I love it. Thanks, Devin. Christopher here's no use for name.
Doug says these guys have low teeth. Sorry. And Taco Man says, which is a good thing. So, but let's go ahead and go to the next one here, which this is mine. So my number 4 slot, which is going to be the band Bring the Light and the album Bringing Chaos. Hold on, I could be butchering this band's names right now.
It's like a Christian metalcore album and
band. I think yeah. Bring the Light, Building.
Oh wait,
Chaos.
these guys are on People of Punk Rock. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so this is like a to me just like a very like aggressive, politically charged, melodic hardcore record. I felt like we didn't get too many records like that this year. The other one I remember being The Promised End, which was really good. I've listened to both of these, then forgot about them, and then Doug Lachelle reminded me when he posted his top 10, and he had Bring the Light in there, and I was like, let me give these guys another listen. This album's kick-ass. So I shouldn't have slept on it when I did. This album's awesome. This song is called Save Yourself. Let's check it out in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's the sub singer. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't know this album came out already. I thought there was just singles.
It dropped. It's not very long.
I can identify both fonts used in this album cover. Dirty Brush and Mom's Typewriter.
It's a cool album cover.
And I sure hope they paid the royalties on the font.
I'm sure they did. They would. Come on. But that's a snippet of that. That is Bring to Light, their album Save Yourself. That chorus is so good to me.
I remember this now because it's the guy from Sub, and Sub's been gone for so long. Yeah, that's the singer of Montreal ska band. Yeah,
I can hear it. Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Sub with 2 B's. Devin says Dylan never lets me down with his music taste. I appreciate that endorsement, Devin. Doug says, "Oh yeah, I want to be in this pit."
Oh yeah.
Murderholics, melodic hardcore. Let's fucking go. Wouldn't be Elliot if he can't remember / pronounce bands and songs. That's a low blow. Jacob, uncalled for. Blair says it's pretty sick. Devin says, holy cow. Trek Tail says, epic album cover. I had that book when I was a nerdy 5th grader. What book is that? I don't know. Maybe they stole more fucking intellectual property I'm not aware of. Blair likes the bass tone. Sean says, this slaps.
Murderholic is halfway between Matt and decent. I'll take it. So, Book on Tornadoes, yeah. So
that's what it's called.
That's the name of the album. Bringing the Light, Book on Tornadoes. All right, so next we've got John's number 3 slot. John, what do you have to say about your number 3 slot? If you don't remember it, let me remind you in 2 seconds. It is Old Cross.
All right.
The Attic is the song I'm going to play.
So I switched up my list a lot. This morning, I was going back through all the albums I listened to last year, and this is just kind of ones I was like, I would listen to these right now. So some of these, like this one in particular, it's not super fast. It's not really skate punk. It's kind of like AFI Sing the Sorrow meets like Alkaline Trio Crimson. These guys are from Portland, so it's a lot of rain, and this is kind of a rainy day style record dealing with like loss and depression as an adult. So it's kind of heavy, but it's got like a cathartic feel to it. And I was really digging this record this year. I think that it's a good listen all the way through. It's not gonna have like the energy and stuff that you've been hearing that you guys have been into, but I think it's a really solid record, worth the listen. And this song we're gonna play, it's like in my top 4. There's a couple that I like a little better, but it's a good song and had a video, so we're gonna play that one.
All right, so mellow back your expectations, guys. Let's go into lyric listening mode. All right, so let's absorb Old Cross, The Attic. Let's go.
Great band. It used to be called the Chris Hahn Band. The rest of the stuff's on their Bandcamp page, but it's really good.
The Chris Chan Band?
Chris Hahn.
Funny if it was Chris Chan.
Self-produced, self-released too.
Is that Davey Havoc?
This is a very 2000s emo-esque, like Alkaline Trio, and I can even hear some like Taking Back Sunday in here with some stuff.
It's totally not my style, but I just really like this record. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't expect this from you.
I feel like I'm watching MTV.
This has a little build-up. I'll give it a second.
Damn, bro. I haven't seen Gauges in like 10 years. Holy. I don't go outside much, though.
Tons of people wear Gauges still, dog. But, all right. That is Old Cross, The Attic. What did you guys think? It's very, like, 2005. That's what I think when I hear this. So it is surprising that this was on yours so that it, like, hit with you. Blair McCracken. Oh, hold on.
Dude, is this a Portland band? What the fuck? How have I not heard of these guys? Are they from Portland? Did you say that? I walked away.
Portland. It's like you guys know, like I'm always posting skate punk and like fast stuff in the Discord. Sometimes, like if I hear something that's a little bit different, it's gonna connect with me because it's kind of like out of that zone. It feels different. So like it's like this rare moment where I'm like, okay, I'm in the mood for this, and it just hits right. And I think this is like really well written all throughout, lyrically and everything. It's super strong. I know it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I highly recommend this record.
Are liking this, so it seems like
Samir
people like this more than Blowfuse, which
There we
I'll
go.
say I like Blowfuse more, but
Samir says
Murder Ho-
Yellow Card Ocean Avenue vibes. Christopher
Yeah.
said something mean. I'm not gonna read it because it's mean. I don't read mean things. Devin is reminded of high school. The guitar work is cool, and emo guitar work usually is. Sean said something mean. Not gonna read it. Not reading mean comments tonight. Sorry, guys. Murderholic says somewhere between decent and great.
Oh my god, Murderholics and I on the
I
same
know
page. That's
you got
very
decent and
strange.
great that from Murder. That's pretty good. You should read the mean ones too. Christopher's was kind of funny. So the early 2000s called they want their emo singer back. I liked it. That's what it sounded like. He did sing like the early 2000s. That's probably the aesthetic they're going for.
Punk rock radar. Okay, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, Chris says it. LOL. It's not mean. It wasn't mean. It was funny. So, but all right, Dylan, your number 3 spot. What are you doing here?
Okay,
man?
go ahead. Show me what it is. I don't know.
Okay, Dylan's wilding tonight. So let's see here. We've got Small State off of. You can get it at punkrockradio.limitedrun.com. Sinking Ships.
I
name of the
always
song.
forget Germany. Germany, right?
Yeah, I think they are German. Yeah.
Okay. German melodic punk band. It reminds me of a Feel Good Record of the Year era No Use a little bit. Some pop punk songs, some skate punk songs. Very fun album. Stuck with me since the first listen. Poorly Trained Professionals is the album title. And we're going to play a song from it.
The song is Sinking Ships, and we're playing it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I think this is one of the more pop punk songs.
Yeah, definitely.
These guys have a big announcement coming soon, so go follow them on Instagram.
I'm born to lose a blown out fuse. You know me well. I give you hell. Hard as a stone.
I like the bass tone. It's
nice.
Overdriven bass.
The Walking Dead.
This reminds me of Millen Collins so much, though, I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Just run away from sinking ships.
This is a Millen Collins chorus. It's good.
We're losing days. I'm walking out and breaking back. The wolves are here. Let's make this last.
Hopefully Spider-Man saves him.
With a
We'll end it right there. And what do you guys think of Small State Sinking Ships?
Devin with a ringing endorsement. This might be my favorite so far. Man, I am clicking with Devin tonight. Jacob says, hell yeah, Small State, a fellow Small State enjoyer. Downward is Heavenward. On the old cross song, the verse is way better than the chorus. Blair says, it's not bad. Jacob really likes this. And Sean says, I like it. I bet they rip live. One more. This guy's name, Albino Rhino. This is rad. This is the 4th band I've been here for, and so far Dylan is 2 for 2 on cool recommendations. Christopher says it reminds me of Teenage Bottle Rocket. Teenage Bottle Rocket riffs into Alkaline Trio Menzinger's feel. Okay, I don't like Small State anymore. I'm sorry.
Also, Murderholic said, this is weak. So we need to know what Murderholics had to say. So, and Samir says the lyrics are a little chunky. Yeah, it's like a second language, obviously. So, but I think it sounds like Millen Collin to me. It sounds like Millen Collin to me for the most part. Like
Swedish. Germanish.
But Okay, so my number 3 pick. Now I gotta remember. Oh, okay, I do remember. I'm pretty positive it's the Bad Ups. So the Bad Ups,
Oh.
which was we did a video together. We talked about music we're gonna do. John played a song called "Better Than You." When I heard it, I thought it was like okay, but dude, something about it, it like really gets like stuck in your head. This is some really fun, just working class punk vibes. Like a lot of songs just about like heartbreak and just like life being shitty and the struggles of everything. It's a really fun vibe. I think the bass tone is excellent in this. I think the lead singer's vocals have this really nice gruffness to them. And also, my fiance, Better Than You, is like one of her favorite songs I've showed her from this year. Like, I was surprised by that. She loves this song. So we'll see if you guys do as well. So I know John and Dylan love this record. So we'll get into this. The music video is quiet, so as soon as I play it, I actually have to turn it up. It's the only one that's like kind of quiet. So Bad Ups, get your videos louder.
Good dudes rep Punk Rock Radar t-shirts on stage, so shout them out.
Where are they from again? Philadelphia?
I'm not sure. I think.
Somewhere in the Northeast. I don't remember where.
That little guitar riff's so cool. This is just like good vibes music, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually bad vibes guy.
Yeah, this chorus comes again. Goes so good.
I said they remind me of Gob before. Maybe a little Dead to Me also.
I feel like this is the one song that sounded like Gob on the record, I think. But this was in my top 10 too.
Everything else has a little bit of Hellcat tint. Some of it has some Hellcat tinge to it, like Underground and stuff like that. No, it's good. Good Hellcat.
Don't put that stink on the Bad Ups.
It's got like Hellcat has some good stuff. What's the band called? I forget their fucking name already. But
Orange.
There's a couple different.
Jacob says
no, not ours.
There's no half album on this list. What a shame. What a shame indeed, Jacob. Andy says, great live band. Played with them in the Ratchets in Philadelphia last year. Okay, they are from Philadelphia then.
Okay.
Kyle says that's the best song so far. There you go, Elliot. You get some points with your boyfriend Kyle on that one. Jacob. Jacob really likes this one too. Devin, another one. 2 for 2 favorites. Devin says it's his favorite. Blair likes the vocals. Murderholics can get behind it. Chris can also get behind it. And yeah, there you go.
It's a great song. Love the bass tone on this. The whole record's good. They got some more fast, punky songs.
Yeah,
They've got
Jumpstart Records. Get it from them.
Yeah, it's really good. Immortal Coil says, I'll let you pick the music next time we're in the car, Elliot. All right. We're always in the car together, you know? All right, and so now we're at number 2. John, your number 2 record. If you don't remember, let me pull it up.
I'm assuming it's F.O.D. I'm assuming it's F.O.D.
It is F.O.D. So talk about F.O.D.
What does that mean?
Go ahead, John. What does it mean?
I believe it means fuck off and die, but
wow.
Yeah, this is but
wow.
This is the once a Virgin Club. I've called it erroneously the Once Virgin Club on this channel several times. But yeah, F.O.D. has been one of my favorite bands the last like 10, 15 years. They started off sounding a lot like Green Day, and now I think it's a lot like the Gray Race era, Bad Religion. Lots of like 2 and 3 part harmonies and just awesome melodies. My favorite songs on this record are all on the B-side, which is Gabrielle and Peace in Your Soul. From the A-side, 1,000 Shots, I think is the song we're going to play, but Left is another really good song. This band rocks. This album is incredible. It's on Spam and Double Helix Records on gold vinyl. So if you like it, just go support these guys. Super cool dudes, and great labels. So this is gonna be F.O.D. Is it 1,000 shots? Is that what we're playing?
It is 1,000 shots. It's a minute-long song. We'll play the full thing. Let's go, guys. F.O.D. 1,000 shots. 3, 2, 1, go.
I can't remember anything we agreed to forget. The best of times we regret. When I thought everything you said, there was so much that we could learn. Unconcerned. 1,000 shots, that's what it took to get.
Back to my normal stuff, I think, now.
This is certified John Core.
And from the moment I tried to miss, how many ways can you fail to resist?
It's a cool music video.
Yeah, it is.
Hoping to end on a higher ground. When you're lost, you will be found.
Looking like South Park Canadians.
That's what it took to get me started. Disconnect the dots, only to join the disregarded 1,000 shots. That's what it took to get me started. Disconnect the dots, only to join the disregarded.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
And what do you guys think of F.O.D. 1,000 shots? It's a great little short, fast skate punk song.
I never realized how similar the F.O.D. and Symphony of Distraction are. But now I do realize. Jacob says, F.O.D. hell yeah, glad you introduced this to me, John. There you go. Shout out to John, introducing new bands to new people. Albino, hell yeah, I can count on John to put the greatness up high.
Yes.
Shane, great band, great album. Sean says it slaps. Blair is reminded of newer Descendants, just faster. Not sure I hear that, but all right. John hears it. Samir, interesting harmonics. This is awesome.
There we
Andy's
go.
reminded of Wizzo. Yes, but slightly less German than Wizzo.
Slightly. They're Belgian, so it's yeah.
It's pretty close. Albino Rhino also says it's a sweatpants party now. We all got our sweatpants on, dude. All right.
I got cargo shorts on. Speak for yourself, buddy.
Guys, go listen to Peace in Your Soul from this record. It's probably my favorite song of the year. Go check this record out. It's so good.
And if you don't know F.O.D., what's the album with it's like the card on it, like the Jack of All Trades, right?
Oh,
is that the name of the record?
Tricks of the Trade.
Tricks of the Trade. That record is really fucking good as well. So check that out. So Dylan, number 2 record. You're number 2.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is? I will remind you in a second here. It is Yes Flag, Missing Persons, which I just want to say, I think is the best record on the whole list. So,
all right, I appreciate that. I disagree, obviously, but
well, obviously, it's number 2.
Your opinion is all that matters. Riverdale's, Methadones, anything Dan Vapid has ever done in his entire life. If you like that, you probably like these guys. Yes Flag. Yeah, let's play the song. Good, just
all right.
Simple pop punk, chill shit.
Also a puppet music video. So 2 for 2 puppet music videos. Let's do it.
This one's like this isn't puppets. It's claymation.
Close enough.
I don't know, it's kind of both.
It's close enough.
Yeah, whatever.
Similar idea. Oh, they're on strings.
They're puppets.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I love this too. This is really good.
This is so good. That Out of My Element line is so catchy.
Yeah.
Chorus
End
is
it right
hard
there.
as fuck. Man.
It's a great fucking chorus. It's a really good. This song is really good. So
Kyle's right though.
The
It's,
Yes
it's the
I Am-
third time we've played this song.
Yeah.
We've had like
Is that
three.
true?
We've had like 3 videos about new music this year, and this has been in all 3. So it's
look, I picked it because
Good-ass album.
this is the only music video. So
Did it release this on vinyl or just a CD?
just CD. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think sneak peek insider information. I think Mom's Basement's gonna release this on vinyl. Actually, sorry, John,
Jacob-
if that wasn't supposed to be revealed, buddy.
Oh, nice. Jacob Bullis says, this is the Ramones core I like. Faster, high energy.
So good.
Immortal Coil says this. Oh, he already said that. Sean Ed says, brings you back to my Lookout Records day. Christopher Beard says, solid. Murderholic says, I mean, it's okay. Purple and
Dude,
Shoegaze says,
you gotta chill out, brother. You gotta chill out.
Immortal Coil says it is good shit, and Albino Rhino says this is awesome. It's like Krista makes his singing Ramones core. I like it. It's probably like Dylan likes it. Now I'm thinking about it. If that's
I don't know
true,
about that.
that's like the best of both worlds.
European
So, and
Krista
Murderholic
makes.
says, "In Murderholics." I have no clue what that even means. Are you combining Immortal Coil in your name? All right. So my number 2 album of the year is going to be, I always mix it up. I don't know if it's 80-20 or 20-80, but it is the Dopamines
80-20.
record.
It's 80-20.
Thank you. My dyslexia kicking in hardcore right now. And this Dopamines record, honestly, the first time I heard it, I thought it was good. And every time I've heard it, it's gotten like better and better. It's a kick-ass fucking record, dude. It might be one of the Dopamines' best records. I think it has some of their best choruses in it. So it's great. It sounds awesome too. The production on this thing is amazing. So if you like the copyrights, the methadones, you're going to be really into this. So let me go ahead and play the song. Heaven's Sake Part 2. The chorus is so good on this fucking thing too.
My pick from this is Tamper Resistant, but I love this album. This song's really good.
It's so
too.
good. It's really good, dude. The Doctor's great too.
Did you know that the ball you took home ain't the only one we play with? And the stage that is fit for a king still fits for the jester. So excuse me if I fuck up a note, cause I derailed the show with the shot to the dome. And somehow
Here comes this chorus.
irony. Cause if you just step back and think how inside never cared, this bullshit really is. Then we can sing one just for us. Appreciate this once a rib and leave it all out on the stage. So call off the fucking mob. Guess what? This ain't my job. And you're now my boss.
All right, so
Hell
that is
yeah.
the Dopamines for Heaven's Sake Part. Kick-ass fucking record. Do you agree with that, John? It's like one of the best Dopamines records.
Yeah, it's the second best after Expect the Worst, I think. And for the record, it was in my top 5 too, but we didn't want any overlap. But I think it's awesome. It's just one thing I'll say, it's like it's a shame. Like I love the copyrights, but if you compare the EP they put out to this thing, it's like, oh geez, you know,
It blows it away.
Yeah.
It blows it away.
little distance,
this is
little
like-
distance.
Yeah, I mean, this is like such a good Dopamines record, and the Doctor is super great on it too. Also, dude, like the bass sounds so good on this thing. I think it's a kick-ass record.
This album's
What
amazing.
are the people saying here? Immortal Coil says, "Stop trying to be me." I can't help it, dude. We're just good old buddies. Jacob Willis says 80-20. I know now. And Immortal Coil says, "Yeah, let's fucking go." Sean S says, "I booked the Dopa Dudes twice. Super rad band, and dudes love them." Hell yeah. Christopher Beer says, "Dopamine is a good band. In general, glad to hear the local bands on here." Jacob Bullis says, "Oh wow, definitely sounds like the copyrights." Murderholics, "I need this on my list." Shit. So another W for Murderholics approval. And Samir says, "Has some propaganda to it." I guess I can see it in the verses, maybe on certain parts, but I can see a little bit. It's a bit of a stretch, I'll say, but I
Yeah,
can
I don't
see where
know.
you can hear it if I'm really thinking about it. And Immortal Coil says, "I was talking to Murderholics, not you, Elliot. You'll never be me, bro."
I thought so, because, yeah, all right.
Okay, I thought because he said he likes the Dopamines, and I picked the Dopamines for my top. So that's what I assumed there. But John, it is time for the drum roll, please. Number one record of the year. This was before John edited his list. He took off some of the more popular bands to put a light on some local bands. This was still his number one. This was always John's number
Saviors.
one.
Yeah,
It's Green Day Saviors. Go ahead, John. Talk about Krang.
Let's go.
I had Saviors and I had Alkaline Trio, Bloodhair, and Eyeballs both in my top 5. But like Elliot said, I wanted to talk about some small bands, but there's a number one band in my heart. I think the two best active punk bands are Frenzal Rom and Krang. And you can see they also think I'm number one because I'm the number one USA fan. It says right on there. So unless you got it written somewhere, it's undisputable. So this is Krang. Listen to Krang once. I feel like there's not a lot of bands who mix pop punk and skate punk so seamlessly, but these guys,
yes,
they do it perfectly. The thing is, Make Arcade Great Again was my number one record in 2021, so I had sky high expectations for this one. They delivered with my second number one album in 4 years. Best song in here is the song we're going to play. It's called Cowabunga, but also recommend DeLorean, Millennial Song, and Running Out of Time. But this is also top tier music video, by the way. So,
it's an amazing music video. You guys love this. Also, Rory Gilmore.
Yes,
when I was listening to him, I was like, bro, they're doing like a skate punk newfound glory on some of these songs. It's awesome. So, but let's go ahead and check out Cowabunga. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I have always liked Cowabunga.
Saying zero me watching TV, asking mom which ninja terror do you wanna be? Let loose your imagination. Few years later playing NES, I've got a question for my friends. Which weapon is the best? Let loose my imagination. Time keeps flying, years are passing by. One thing always stays the same. With my green heroes wearing their hard shells, my days are never. Now in my 30s, sitting in a van, I'm tying my bandmates again. Choose a turtle, tell me why this can take all night. 'Cause time keeps flying, years are passing by. One thing always stays the same. With my green heroes wearing their hard shells, my days are never gray.
We'll end it
So
right
good.
there. But great, kick-ass song. A song about playing Ninja Turtles on the NES. So I didn't expect that to be Song of the Year, right? But
They
what do
deliver.
people think of Krang? Here, and Devin Dweeb says NES with a big heart.
I don't-
And Christopher Beer says dead on skate meets pop catchy.
I won't
Sean,
accept any
Go
Krang
ahead.
haters. So do not read any Krang hate. It is not accepted on
I
this
won't.
channel.
All right, John's the boss here, so no Krang hate is allowed. We'll ignore whatever Murderholics had to say, which is not good. Blair McMacken says, I play NES almost daily. Sean Edson reminds me of Poor Habit a bit. I can see that. Like a more poppy kind of Poor Habit.
Shane has
and-
a quote that's worthy of like a hype sticker
Yeah.
on like a reissue. Relentlessly captivating from start to finish. I could see
Yes.
that being on a hype sticker.
Blair McMacken said, definitely. Blair McMacken says, wasn't Krang a villain on TMNT? He was like the main villain. He was the brain.
Shredder is the
And the
main
robots.
villain, man. Come on.
No, Krang was he was the boss of Shredder. Don't you remember that?
If you're asking somebody
mean-
main villain, it's gonna be Shredder, dude. Come on.
All right. Well, the more iconic villain. He's the main villain, but the head honcho was Krang. So I think there was some kerfuffle where they did turn on each other at some point. I can't remember the '90s TMNT show that well. I'm sure Krang does.
Yeah.
But Dylan, your number one record of the year. Drum roll, please. What is it? Is it a record?
I know this one. It's Uncharted by Less Than Jake. De facto number one, honestly. I wasn't completely sold on this when it first came out. As you can, I mean, we had the live stream we did where we reacted to it the first time, but it definitely grew on me. I didn't have a extremely favorable opinion of Shake Loose the Truth, the closing track at the time, but that song really grew on me, like, big time. And then the only song that didn't, Nothing Has Changed, is that one with that, like, fucking hokey ass, like, country shit going on. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, like 90% of this I fucking love. And it's Less Than Jake, dude. My favorite band. I wish it was a full length, but it's new music. It's enough for me. We're gonna play a music video that has a special Easter egg in it. It's not my favorite song, but Ellie insisted, and
I insisted. You have to play this one, so
yes.
You'll see why.
My favorite song is "Dead Days" Over and Over, but that's not what this is. Broken Words.
Pay attention to the music video, guys. You might see a special someone. All right.
Is it within a minute?
Yes.
Okay, I don't remember.
40 seconds. Fan-made music video.
Hopefully they don't take it down. No one punk rock radar haters Less Than Jake.
Copyright strike. I'm gonna copyright strike this video.
Wild. Less Than Jake nails. Oh my gosh! Who is that?
Who's that? Same hat.
Good deadlift. All right, so that is Less Than Jake, Broken Words. Dylan wanted to pick a song that didn't have him in it. I mean, you got to play the music video
honestly.
that has you in it. I didn't forget.
By the way, fun fact, I submitted my clip for that, and they never replied. So I was like, okay, it probably won't be in it. And then it just came out like 3 months later, and someone tagged me in the Discord. I was like, look, you're in the fucking video. That's cool.
Murderholic says my favorite is Sunny Side. Devin Dweeb says, yeah, this was a solid EP. Maybe says really good, but they should have saved it for a full length. Yeah, the art was great. I think the art was great. They should have been a full length. Sean the Greatest says, I'm too old school. Albino Rhino says this EP was awesome. Good follow up to a killer album. And Jacob Willis says, Titty Baby Clone, since when did you have a twin? It wasn't Dylan. It was Cole Sprouse, not Dylan Sprouse. Blair McMagus says, Dylan's dream in life came true. I know, as I'm saying. Dylan should screenshot that scene and frame it on his wall. Can't believe he wanted to play a song that didn't have him featured in it. Wild. But
it's a better song.
It is going on to me here, and is going on to my number one record of the year. And some people may not like this, or some people may really dig this, but it is going to be Neck Deep's self-titled record, Neck Deep, that came out this year. Look, we're not in reinventing the wheel here with Neck Deep. It is just a very simple, straightforward pop-punk record, but sometimes you just want a pop-punk record that just hits you with a bunch of really catchy, aggressive, fun songs. I think I said earlier in the Discord, listening to a Neck Deep record is sometimes like chugging an energy drink. You just get a bunch of a jolt of fun pop-punk songs, and that's what this record delivered to me. And 4 of like my songs of the year are off this thing, like Dumb Struck, Dumb Fuck, A Heartbreak of the Century, the song I'm going to play, We Need More Bricks, and Moody Weirdo are like 4 of the tracks I play all the time. I've revisited this so many times. At the end of the day, I was like, I got to give it to Neck Deep. I got to give it to Neck Deep. I've played this more than any other record. It's the most fun I've had driving around listening to it. So I'm going to play a snippet of the song We Need More Bricks, and it just is what it is. So
I support you,
It
man.
is what it is.
I like
Thank
this.
you,
I
dude.
like this record too.
and here we go. Hey, hell yeah, John.
There's a lot going on visually here.
It's a
Holy-
visualizer.
A symptom of the state, a consequence of madness, an overwhelming sense of an underlying sadness. The rain and the parade will only soak the balance. The kids are wide awake and they rage against the palace. Someone save us. Gotta get back up when you've been all the way down. There's a spark, there's a light, there's a will, there's a way out. It could be so tight, it could be so sick. It just ain't right and it just ain't this. We need more fight and we need more
beating the fuck out of his microphone. Holy shit.
There we
Alright.
go. That's
Hey,
a
I
Neck
wanted to
Deep.
hear
That's-
that part. That sounded cool. That sounded like the most interesting part.
The next in
Alright, never mind. That was wrong. Yeah, like did something different for a second.
Let's see here. Matthew Miller says, this was my number one. Got it at a meet and greet. The choruses, dude, the choruses are so good. And Maybe says, now I feel bad. Maybe was talking shit about Neck Deep in the Discord. It was my number one of the year. It's all good. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. And so, Murderholic says, I like this enough. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sean Edge says, sounds like a band from Warped Tour 2005. Jacob Wills, I mean, it's not like an insult.
Yeah. It's just a fun summer record, man. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Jacob Willis says Neck Deep is up there with State Champs for my favorite 2010s pop punk bands. Well, Neck Deep I like a lot more
Yeah.
than State Champs. But,
I agree.
I gotta say, I'm kind of okay that this kind of stuff is like falling out of favor. Because for a while, like this and like the story so far and all these bullshit like trash boat and all this shit was like running rampant, and now people just don't really seem to care. Doesn't have much mainstream appeal anymore. So yeah, sorry to be.
I mean,
but
it's okay. I mean, the thing had like blew up in 2011, so it had a good run. It still has an appeal. I mean, this Neck Deep album did really well, I would say, for like a self-release. And Story So
Forever
Far came back as
21's
well.
best-selling vinyl.
Yeah, I don't think it's Forever 21's best-selling. Dylan's like no negativity.
I
I
mean,
the heel here.
it's Urban Outfitters, not Forever 21. Come on.
Yeah,
It's Urban Outfitters. Yeah,
I forgot.
Devin Dweebs has got a
Severian.
grocery shop later.
Yeah, let's get through the Discord ones. We're already 10 minutes over, so let's see what the Discord says. We asked maybe like 60 days ago. We asked for people's top 10 or top 5 lists of 2024. So we're just gonna go through them. Elliot, how many do we have in here? Do you have any idea?
Oh, we have a good bit. All
right.
And also, Jacob Willis asking, I'm surprised 4 Years Strong was on here. They were. I just wanted to make room for a few more underground bands. They were for me. I think John had him in his top 15 at least.
The 4 Years Strong, I loved it at first, and I just I don't find myself listening to it at all anymore. Like it just kind of was like a flash for me where it was interesting the first time I heard it, but I wasn't really going back. I don't know what it is, man.
It's the most fun first reaction we've ever had. I will say that. So, Blair Man says my phone's gonna die. Probably got to bail. Sorry, guys. Charge your phone. But all right, let's go ahead and start off with Rabbit's top 10 here, and scroll down a little bit, John, so we can see here.
There we go.
Yeah, so we got Alkaline Trio, Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs.
Was on my top
Invertebrate
5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's in your
sorry.
top 5. Invertebrate 6 is a 5, cool hardcore record. The Chisel street punk record, retarded, same as the first, never heard of. The Shivies, I know you guys like these guys.
Oh yeah.
I haven't listened to this record yet. The Drowns, Blacked Out, haven't heard. Cockspur, I listened to it. It was okay. Hood Rats, haven't heard of that one. The Putts, I have heard of them. I haven't listened to that record. And Sura, I've never heard of. So I feel like I haven't heard of half of these records on here. But
Yeah.
the Alkaline Trio one is obviously very good. It's kind of weird. It's like Alkaline Trio and a lot of like, I think it's a lot of hardcore stuff, like hardcore punk stuff on here. So that's pretty interesting. Invertebrates is pretty good. And Ramones Core.
Alkaline was like my number 3 or 4 of the year. It's a fantastic record. Bad Time is a banger. But we got Spab. Is Spab still in here? We could do his real quick. Merry Christmas. So this is it's about a month ago we did this.
Yeah. So number 10, the Randalls Eat Peel Repeat. I've never heard of this. Have you guys?
Yeah, Randall's a great band.
Oh, okay, I haven't heard of this one. The Make War record, surprising. I did not like it. I couldn't get into it. Another Cockspar, Mean Genes Blasted. Also not a big fan, but it's a pretty good Ramones Core record. We've got a punk rock radar band, Golden Boy Qualbum, which is a pretty solid record. I really like that one a lot. Chaser Small Victories. I know you guys are super into it. I couldn't really get into Chaser. No Guidance was pretty solid. Alkaline Trio, Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs. Deodorants, Love Songs Never Die, and The Corpse, Fractured Protocol.
It's a great
you guys
list.
want to say about?
It's a great list.
I gotta say, Chaser Dreamers is a very, very hard album to follow. I think Small Victories is maybe about as good, or maybe not quite as good as Dreamers, but it's kind of, they put themselves in a tough spot there. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think the top 6. The top 6 is amazing. I like the Randalls, but 987. I could take it or leave it on all of them.
A lot of people really likes the Corpse record. I couldn't get into it, but I can see why people love that record, definitely. And also Deodorants. Is it called The Core? I can't say The Corpse. Deodorants Love Songs Never Die. I think it was in maybe all of ours or just me and Dylan's. But
that was top
here
10.
we got scores galore with favorite punk and ska of 2024, which is super funny. He has 5 punk records and 1 ska record. So he's got Krang, listens to Krang once at number 1, Implants Annihilation, which I believe is in Dylan's top 10, Street Panthers, Muscle Rock. I have no clue what this is.
No clue. I don't know what this 4th one is either.
I even looked it up on Spotify. I didn't check YouTube, but couldn't find it. Joe Jennings MVPs. I don't know what this is either. I listened to like one song. It kind of sucked. I'm gonna be honest. And F.O.D. So it's like a lot. It's like a John band.
I got to listen to these two because he's got 2 out of my top 5, and I love the Implants record too.
No, dude, you're gonna hate Joe Jennings. I listened to 1 song.
Okay.
Right? And then he has Half Past 2, which is a pretty good ska band.
I liked it a lot too.
It's really fun.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Oh, you can skip by it. I just listed a bunch of hardcore records I like this year. We don't have to talk about it. I even posted pictures. It's a very nice list.
Oh, here we go. This is a great list. We got Scott, who's in the copyrights list. He's got Chaser, Small Victories. F.O.D. was on my list. Alkaline Trio. Yeah, Scott. Me and Scott have very similar tastes. He's got Saviors. He's got The Core, Fractured Protocol, Implants, Sum 41, Heaven and Hell. Odorants, he's got Krang, and he's got Bad Year, another punk rock radar release. Love to see it. This is a 10 out of 10 list. Let's give it to Scott. It's gonna be top.
Honestly, that Sum 41 album was more fun than I think we originally gave it credit for.
It's a good record.
So also, we real quick, just some chats here, which was Matthew Miller said no one picking the Offspring. I don't think there's a single pick for the Offspring Supercharged.
Sean with the correct take. Pinhead Gunpowder, biggest letdown. Yes, absolutely.
I agree.
Oh yeah, that record sucked. Sucked.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go ahead. Next list here, John.
We got Jimbo Mazza, top 10. There you go.
Okay, so another Invertebrates. If you don't know, it's just like a hardcore punk record. I looked up No Cure, I Hope I Die. I think it's metal. I think it's a lot of fucking metal. Also, he has Nails.
10 for 10. I don't know any of them. That's an award.
He has less than Jake.
Yeah.
So you know one of them.
It's out of frame, though.
It's backwards. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I can only see 9.
it's album
Oh.
to artist.
Dude, I'm pretty
Yeah.
toasted right now, honestly.
You're good, man. He's got What a Fucking Nightmare by the Chisel. A lot of people pick this. It's a good street punk record. Speed, only one mode. I don't know, man. I couldn't get into that record. Also,
Sounds like a thrash record.
Oh,
it's like a hardcore record.
Murderholic shouts out this all the
Yes.
time. All the time.
So Murderholics. This is Murderholics number 1. I'm pretty sure when we come to it. It's just a golf course intercourse, which is like up there for the worst album names ever, by Cheerleader Roadkill. So, but let's go ahead and move to the next one, John.
All right, we got Ken, who's got Half Past 2 again. I really like that record too. There was like a really soft one on there. I forget what it's called. But I like this record. I don't know Drunk Moms. The album's called Beer Baby. He's got Ellie, your favorite one, Neck Deep, self-titled. I can get behind it.
There it is.
Sum 41, Just the Hellside. Beach World was in my top 10. I think Ellie, you too. But this,
Yes, yeah. Hell Beach is such a good, fun pop punk record, dude.
Great album. So Ken's list is very good. I gotta check out Drunk Moms. Maybe.
You won't like it. I'm gonna tell you that. But go ahead, check it out.
So I won't check it out. All right, this is Dylan's. He did a very nice image. If you want to, where is the picture? Let's just get this beautiful picture he made. We'll just show it briefly. It's himself, Santa Claus, presented by Miller High Life and Natty Ice.
Dylan's definitely presented by these 2 beers tonight. So.
That's amazing.
I would say it's mostly those beers talking.
Yeah. All right, Ellie, you want to hit Gamer
Weeb. He's got top 3. He's only got 3, which are Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs, Alkaline Trio, Saviors by Green Day, and Heaven Hell by Sum 41. I was going to say, Gamer Weeb doesn't seem like he listens to a lot of new music. All these records were decent, though, so I'm not going to hate on it.
Normie picks.
I mean,
Weeb's
you're
out.
allowed to be. So we don't want to chastise anyone, but this is Connor 707, and he's got Love Songs Never Die by the Owners. This is probably one of the most picked records, I say, by a lot of people in the Discord. Saviors by Green Day. What a Fucking Nightmare by the Chisel. Chisel's up there too. Surviving the Dream by Fiddler. Not the best Fiddler record.
I don't know.
Still Nervous by the Bad Nerves. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I Want to Disappear by the Story So Far. It grew on me. I like it a lot. It's in my top 15 at least at this point. John's whatever on it. Heaven by Sum 41. Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs. We all love it. Art for Our Sake, Reconciler. I believe I listened to that.
It was good.
And the Hartwell's The New Old School, which is a very like No Effects sounding record. And Late to the Party by No Guidance.
Two thumbs up.
I like people choosing halves of the Sum 41 album. I like that.
I think they're just not typing it out, or maybe they are choosing halves. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask because Ken liked the Hell and Connor liked the Heaven. So.
All right.
And Leonardo says his favorites are The Last Gang. So The Last Gang guy, here's your first reference of it. The Last Gang, Obscene Daydreams, Green Day Saviors, Sum 41 Heaven XL, CPM22 Infrente, Frank Turner Undefeated, Deadfish, Laberinto de Memoria, Pearl Jam, Dark Matter, Less Than Jake, Uncharted. He also has a list of disappointments, which hopefully it's just The Offspring.
Oh,
we got to. Yeah. Okay, Alkaline. Oh, he was disappointed by Alkaline Trio. He's disappointed by Hot Water Music as well. All right, and Pinhead Gunpowder. That makes sense.
Yeah, these.
Tune in next week. Worst albums of 2024 stream.
And Trektail says yes, an undefeated mention. I have never heard of it, or is it Frank Turner? The Frank Turner's record.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it yet.
All right.
And Christopher Beer says Hot Water Music is good.
I'll do
Jay Will.
I'll do Jay Will.
Go ahead. Go for
Amel
it.
and the Sniffers. Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Jay Will, my buddy in there. We see eye to eye a lot. We got Saviors, we got Odorants again. I can't get into this band, but a lot of people like it. I saw people are complaining about their ticket prices. We got Krang, which is awesome. Chaser, I agree with Dylan. Dreamers is a tough follow up. Omnigon, pretty good. Bad Year, fantastic band. Knock Loose, I hear a lot about this band. I don't know a lot about this band.
Dude, I tried to get into Knock Loose. I just can't, dude. It's like breakdowns without music, I swear.
Yeah,
but Hartwell's is great.
Hartwell's and Alkaline Trio, both very good. All right. Dylan, you want to...
Knocked Loose, the one with that meme? Yeah, go ahead. Scroll down.
I was going to have you read Yinzer J, another one of our Discord regulars.
I can't see it yet. Belmont Liminal, no fucking clue what that is. 4 Year Strong,
I should read this
Analysis
one.
Paralysis. The 4 Year Strong one, the only opinion I have, it looks like the Giant Eagles album cover. Bayside, I didn't know Bayside had a new record out. Alkaline Trio, story so far, Hot Water Music, dog shit. Sorry, dude.
The
Early
worst
November,
list we're
didn't know
going
they
to
had a
read.
record out. Sleevens, don't know who that is. Fluorescence, don't know who that is. Combat, no fucking clue, brother. That's all I got to say.
Excellent. I don't know who Combat is, but I would say the Bayside record is really
It's good,
And
yeah.
that song, what's the song, John?
Castaway.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
Castaway.
Castaway is a fucking banger. Also,
Yeah.
Origami Angel, Feeling Not Found. Or is this a new list we've moved on to? I feel like
Odorous
it's,
again.
yeah, the odorants
I
show up,
th-
I think, consistently.
I
And
feel
then we
like
got-
I should do the rest of these. Like, we're pretty efficient here.
Go for
I
it. Go.
just ran through that shit.
Go for it.
Midfield, no clue what midfield is.
It's good.
Origami
Easy core.
Angel, no fucking clue. Alkaline again. Green Day, Living with the Bear. First time we've seen that. I don't know what it is.
Me neither.
Terrible fucking band from Gainesville once again. Riley, no clue. Krang. Once
Good.
again,
All right.
Neck Deep. Neck
Good.
Deep again. Shout out Neck Deep. Shout out fucking UK or wherever
Look,
these guys are from.
Let me just say, real quick, go back up. Because, again, don't read these. It's like... Oh, the Origami Angel record is fucking awesome. And the Hot Water Music
All right.
record is growing on me. I do want to say that. So...
right.
we can just scroll back down now.
There's Evo Pirate, Dylan. Take it away.
No, let me do this one. We can't
Evo
have Dylan
Pirate.
do them all. This is awful.
2 albums we already talked about. Whatever the Future Palace sounds like a Genesis game or something.
Fucking John.
Knocked Loose again. The Ghost Inside. That's like a metal band, right?
It's a metalcore. It's a metal. So is Wage War. Chaser. We got
that's
Middle
cool.
Out. That's
Yeah.
good.
Ad
I
Infinitum. And
I've
set
never heard
your
of this.
sales, not to be confused with set your goals. They got some stupid fucking whatever the fuck that O with the cross through it is, non-standard fucking typeface. I don't know. He mentioned no effects. I don't know
We're
why he did
speed
that.
running these.
Kill
We can go
Lincoln.
we
First
can
time
go like
Kill Lincoln
2
is
seconds
mentioned
slower
here.
if we're gonna do it. We got Chaser, small victories, rain check, high bro, low bro.
You skipped Kill
Scooped
Lincoln.
up the runs. I did not. You said it. No guidance, late to the party. Alkaline Trio, Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs. The Shitiots. First time we've heard of the Shitiots. Too long, didn't listen. And Omnigon Feral.
This is a
I
great
think
list.
he doesn't have anything else.
Great
It's
list.
a pretty solid list, honestly. I mean, you guys don't like Kill Lincoln, right? I like the Kill Lincoln record.
They're okay. They're pretty
I-
good.
Yeah, they're all right.
They're all right. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was pretty fucking good.
There, night. Look
So-
at this one. There we go. Nice efficient
Thanks.
Peter Pan. 2 records.
Thank you.
Sun Trace and
No,
Spew. There we go.
What
No,
the
no,
fuck
no,
is
no.
that?
That's
even know what
one
that is.
record. That's one record. The
Okay.
band is Sun Trace. The album is Spew. It's just like a raw skate punk band. You could skip mine as
Okay.
well.
All right.
Doug's got his EPs. If you want to read these out,
Yeah,
John.
we got Darko. Darko's fantastic. We got Grayscale. Steel Boy, I think, is on Punkerton Records. Down Memory Lane, great band. Fake News, great band. Get Over It. I don't know if I heard this one, but if Doug likes it, I will check it out. We've got his indisputable top 10 LPs. We got the Hammer Bombs, F for Effort. Bob Villain.
At number 1.
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising. I didn't think the Hammer Bombs was that good. I liked it, but it wasn't that good for me. I don't know. But go ahead.
It was really good the first time I listened to it.
I thought it was all right too. Bob Villain, I've seen this come up a lot. I don't know if I should check it out or not. We got the core
It's
again.
all from Doug, by the way.
Yeah, Bring the Light. Elliot had it.
Here we go.
Chivy's great band. It's Monster Zero, right? 4 a.m. Righteous and the Wicked on Spam and Double Helix. Really good record. Jaded is a great song. The follow-ups, I think we premiered it, Dylan and I, on Dying Scene Punk Rock Radar on Mom's Basement Records. We got 4 Heads Down, I think a Montreal skate punk band, another good band. Bad Gear Moancore, Punk Rock Radar. And Hike the Peak is like the guy who gets a bunch of different vocalists on there and different musicians. It's another really good album. So I'm glad he shouted that out too. We got Beazle Boss. I'll just hit a couple and then we'll go back to Elliot and Dylan. We got Kill Lincoln, No Normal showing up again.
Yep.
Probably the top ska record of the year. Krang, highly approved by
A lot
me.
of Krang.
4 Year Strong, Analysis Paralysis, No Guidance, Friends of the Channel. They send Elliot. I gotta send you their package they sent you, and Call Me Malcolm.
Hell yeah.
I thought this was last year. I thought it was 2023. I love Call Me Malcolm. So this
Yeah,
may have snuck into
this
my
is the
list.
Yeah, this is the first instance of a scene Call Me Malcolm. It was very early in the year, right? That this came out.
It must have been. I thought it was 2023 because I'm a big.
I think it was
Malcolm
in January,
fan.
straight up.
Yeah.
I remember being a very early record. But let me read Murderholics here. Dr. Know-It-All. So we've got cheerleader. His number one is Cheerleader Roadkill. Who could have guessed? The golf course intercourse. The band Murderholics won't shut up about. We've got Kill Lincoln, No Normal at number 2. He's got
I think a compilation.
He's got Red Scar Industry, 20 Years of Dreaming and Scheming. We gave no rules. He's
Red
allowed
Scar.
to do it. He's got Omnigon Feral. So much. There's the ska, man. And he's got Strung Out Dead Rebellion. The first time we've seen Dead Rebellion on here. The Eichlers, Songs Offline, Jack K's Sleeping I'm Dead. It's a great album, by the way. I didn't even know about it till Murderholics list. It's a great record. Johnny Baseball Still Swinging Back. I approve. Implants Annihilation. Dylan approves. And Green Day Saviors. John approves.
It's pretty good.
List. Yeah.
Red Scare Comp. It's got a new Cobra Skull song, doesn't it? So I mean, that's a point for it.
Hey, that's at least to get it to number 3.
All things considered, not a bad list by him.
It's not that offensive. Also, Cheerleader Roadkill, I do like them. So we've got Maybe here with Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs, Alkaline Trio at number 1. A lot of people do. Take Offense, Totality. I couldn't get into it. Like, it just kind of seemed like a thrashy metalcore album to me. Mannequin Pussy, I think I listened to a couple songs and then never listened to anymore. Yeah, Valves. A lot of people have like a lot of Valves by Hot Water Music, so it's grown on me quite a bit. I think it's Touch the Sun's a great record, and I don't no clue with this. I know who Touche Amar is, but I
didn't even know they still exist.
They're on Epitaph. I have not listened to their new record though, so I'd give it
since like 2014.
I'll give you 2 points.
All right. I forgot about
Dylan.
Yeah, No Opinion. I forgot this came out. This is another really good one too. Fast skate punk record from Spain, maybe Spain. I forget where. And
I think.
And Pride Bull's back. Pride Bull. So Dylan, you want to hit Mr. Rap Patrol?
Yeah.
This will be a good one.
He has a lot. Just so you know, he has a ton.
Wow, what the fuck is the wow.
You're asking the wrong person here.
No, this is intentional. I want to say. I want this to work it out.
He's got all these things before the colons. I don't know what you call. Odorants again. Goon. God's Only Option Now.
Awesome hardcore record. So
Chisel. Someone else said that. Don't know what it is. X. Didn't know X had a new album. I thought they were just playing their old shit.
They have a new album.
Lincoln. Sun Trance. Don't know what that is.
Skate punk record.
High Viz Guided Tour, not to be confused with the greatest Friends of Rom album, one of the greatest Friends of Rom albums of all time.
The Spab is typing.
Take Offense, Totality. It sounds like some hardcore thing. Alkaline again. Shivvies. Shout out to the Shivvies. Candy, It's Inside. Sounds kind of suggestive. It's Inside You. Even more suggestive than I initially thought. Spirits. Had a few of those tonight. Letter to Self. And Split System Volume 2. Protopunk.
Awesome
Not quite
record.
sure what Protopunk is, but I'll take your word for it.
The song alone, again, is one of the best songs of the year. Real quick, Albino Rhino says, glad it's intentional, because I was wondering after Dylan said he was toasted why we're having him read. And Caffeinated Insanity said, dude, calling SO's recent album of best is a red hot glowing take. It is, but you just don't know Murderholics.
Veronica's song is very good. The back half of the record is very good. Well, the back half of the record has good songs.
John and I shilled for it a little hard on the first listen, man. That shit did not stick with me. I'm sorry.
We got the decline. We got the decline once again with Late into the Party by No Guidance. A lot of No Guidance love. So glad we did them for Record of the Week. Abandoned Paradise by Bucket. Shout out to Punk Rock Radar. Fracture Protocol by The Core. A lot of people do. Revolt and Resolve by No Opinion. And honorable mentions. I don't know why you just didn't make them 5, 6, and 7 to decline, but Implant, Strung Out, and Chaser. So,
Great
Not
list.
worthy, apparently.
you always do it a top 4. But what's
Great
next here?
list.
We got Lame Ass Dad with 3 records, I
Oh.
believe.
Yeah, shout out to these guys.
So we got top 3 Lame Ass Dad, which is also a band you can look up on Spotify. Who we got top 3, which
Dads,
is Middle
plural.
Out. Lame Ass Dads. Middle Out, self-titled. We got Krang listens to Krang once, and Green, or maybe he's just listing his top 3 favorite bands of all time. That could be it as well. But Green Day Saviors. So
Great
you know,
list.
you guys
Middle
get
out, top
solid
3
top
punk band of all
3.
time.
All right.
We got Spike the Clown version 2. His number 5 is Mata Mosca. Self-titled.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it.
Ska
But
band from Los
is they?
Angeles.
Oh, it's fucking ska pun. I should have known. These ska bands, I swear. Number 4, Kill Lincoln No Normal. Definitely like the best ska punk record of the year. Number 3, Aquabats Finally. Definitely the worst ska punk record of the year. Number 2, Omnigon Feral is a good record.
I
And
liked
number
it,
1,
yeah.
Knock Loose. I just can't get into Knock Loose. I like hardcore, but I don't like Knock Loose hardcore.
All right. My buddy Purplish Rain is next.
Go ahead,
so
read them up, John.
this is the last one. This is the last one, and we're cutting it. We're 35 minutes over. It's the legitimate last one too. I'm not scamming anybody, skipping anybody. If we skipped it, blame Elliot. He pinned them. But he's got
What the hell, dude? I'm trying my best here.
we've got Neck Deep self-titled. We already said it's very good. My favorite song is honestly The Heartbreak of the Century. Very good song.
Yes.
Scooped Up the Runs. Great band. Good people. They sent me a nice little care package. Very fun. Early Blink-182 sounding record. Story so far, I Want to Disappear. Kind of mad. Not my thing, but it's okay. Mess Youth. We did the first reaction. It's pretty good. As far as 2024 Mess goes, it's pretty good. And Gangster of Love by Super American. I didn't really like this record that much, but I like their song Hot Dog from the previous record. So Purplish
Dude,
Rain.
the song Mental Karate is so fucking catchy though.
Yeah,
I'll
it's-
say it off of it. It's a catchy, it's a very poppy record.
Yeah, it's okay.
But
All right, well, let's wrap it up here.
We're at the end. John is like desperately trying to get out of here. He doesn't want to read any more of your guys' shitty fucking top 10s. No, I'm kidding. So thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to go to punkrockradar.limitedrun.com. Obviously, John talked about it in the beginning. We're talking about it again here. We've got Small State, which is on Dylan's top 5. We've got Rain Check, High Bro, Low Bro, which is in my top 10. Very Kid Dynamite. We've got Stank Finger, Modern Shakes, Bucket. Just tons of different bands if you're looking for orgcore, if you're looking for skate punk, if you're looking for pop punk, if you're looking for that nice intermediate area from 98 to like 2005 inspired stuff, John is stacked up with it. So don't forget to go to Punk Rock Radar, go to Spotify, check out the albums on there, and if you really like them, go ahead and buy them. John likes to throw in stickers and free shit all the time. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I got a ton of
guarantee
free
it.
stuff from him.
Real quick, Sean, we're bringing back Best of the Month. It's gonna be a live stream every first Friday, and we'll do the previous month. So I do want to get back into the new music, but some stuff you could check out. The new Crease Rule album is really good from January. Go check that out. But we're gonna do a Best of January probably in a week or so. Sorry, Ellie, go on.
All right. No, we're good. Let's wrap this up and get out of here. I have to pee really, really bad. So
Yeah.
let's do it. I'm 3 beers in. So, all right, dudes. We will. Thanks for
hanging
showing
out,
up.
guys.
Thanks for carrying it all, and we'll catch you next time.